Yeah, here's another one of my projects that I'm trying to use to hopefully scare off any coyotes or bobcats that come up here. I realize it's just a skeleton, but it might be enough to scare them. It's got a hat on. I have a solar light that comes on. It's a security light, so it'll come on as soon as anything comes close to here. I also have a device that barks and shoots guns, so that I'm going to put on him. I'm charging the batteries right now, and so it will detect if anything is coming and start barking and shooting and everything. Um, I had one of my Muscovies was taken, and I'm pretty sure it was a hawk or an owl. I mean, it just tore out the breast, and I can try my best to keep this place predator proof. Like this is I don't know if you can see the fence, but anyway, the fence is like a 5-foot fence, and it's a 2x4 wire. This is the old-fashioned hog wire, and I'm replacing that with some more of this 5-foot fence, and because they can just come over here and just jump right over that like it's nothing. The 5-foot fence will kind of slow them down a little bit more. I mean, coyotes do try and jump over. I had the cow that was out here. The deer came out and jumped over this fence. You can see where it's been torn down. I'll have to put a rock crib right there, and but I don't want to put that up until after I get the 5-foot wire, and then I'll put that up. But there's nothing out here in this back pen right now. A few squirrels, and I'll be putting some cages out there to catch them. I want to limit the amount of squirrels I have on this place. I mean, I don't mind having a couple, but I don't want, I mean, I got rid of 45 squirrels off of just this area here. 45 squirrels. And I'm not sure how many now. I've buried a lot of the holes and they have not reopened, so I know I got those squirrels. And I don't know how many squirrels are out here in this field. I haven't seen a lot of squirrels since I've gotten rid of so many of them. So I think that's helped a lot. But hopefully this guy here will keep the bobcats and the coyotes out of here. I've got it to where it looks like he's holding the light. I plan on getting some red paint for his eyes that glow, so the paint that glows at night, so that it looks like his eyes are glowing red, and that might deter him a little bit. I'm going to put some Irish Spring on him. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put it. I probably could put it inside of his mouth as far as that goes. And I might even see if I can find, I think his teeth are okay. I was going to say I could probably find some fangs to put on him, but I think his teeth are okay, so I'm going to leave it that way. And if anything, I mean, if it doesn't seem to be working, I might put some clothes on him. I can always put some shirts and pants on him, or a shirt and dress on him, whatever. But I'm hoping that that will deter him. I'm also planning on, there's some bells that I want to get, so I also plan on getting some bells to hang up out here to kind of help, make noise to scare them off. Most of your predators don't like noise. They like to keep it quiet, because noise attracts other people, plus it attracts other things as well. I can pretty much try and protect my animals by doing these type of things. Like I have the scarecrow over there in the chicken pen. I have one over on the other side of the house. And now I have this one. And he's not really a scarecrow. He's a skeleton that I got from Walmart. But hopefully it will help. But the aerial predators is almost virtually impossible for me to protect my animals from the aerial predators, especially when I want them to free range. I don't like keeping them in pens or anything because they don't get the nutrition, they don't get the exercise that they need when they are free ranging. And that's why the guinea had lost her babies, because she's free ranging. I've thought about putting her up, to protect those babies. I'm still in the back of my mind looking at it. I just have to free up a couple of my chick pens so I can maybe lure her and her babies into that. The male guinea is also helping her protect them. The ravens were out when the Muscovy had gotten killed. The ravens were out eating on the carcass, and the turkeys went over and chased him off, chased the raven off. So I think the turkeys are kind of, by them being free range and roaming the yard and stuff, I think they are also are helping to keep the aerial predators at bay. So, and I know like the geese, they're good at it. They're good at keeping aerial predators away. It's at night, I put them up at night. Every now and then I have one that rebels and does not want to go in, and then once I get him in, he flies out. So, and I have cut their wings. I haven't cut any of these guys' wings. We did cut the turkey's wings because they were flying out of their pen, but now I've got it completely closed in so they can't fly out. But my daughter clipped both wings instead of just one. You want to just clip one wing, and that way it throws them off balance and they can't fly. I'm really curious to see how this is going to work out. The solar panel I put up here, I might need to change that solar panel around, get it facing more south than east. The sun does come up in the east, then it sets in the west, so I'm not sure. I will check though and see, but yet I still might just move it over. I might move it to the front of that post instead of at the side of the post. But this is the skeleton, and I am really hoping this works. I don't think they have any more of these. I think I only picked one up. I probably should have picked two up. That way I could have put one out in that back pen, even out in probably right over in here somewhere where the fences are low. But hopefully this will help kind of keep them away. I think this is their favorite spot for coming over. I've seen a lot of tracks here. I haven't seen any today, any tracks, but I haven't also seen any coyotes here lately or heard them. So they kind of make a round. They have a large radius, along with the mountain lion and the bobcats. They have a large radius to where they travel, and I believe the mountain lion is a 50-mile radius. I'll have to look that back up again. And the coyote, I think, is like a 25-mile radius because they do have dens that they stay in. Mountain lions do have areas that they stay in too, but they will move from spot to spot, especially if they think it's not a good place, especially to have their cubs. So they will move their area around. But I think this is about like a 2-acre piece here. 2 acres. Well, it might be 3 acres. I'm not sure. It might be 2 acres. But yeah. So there's nothing in here right now. No livestock or anything. And I am going to have to redo all this wire. But like I say, I don't want to put the electric back up until after I put in that new fencing and put up that new rock crib. I'll have to put a rock crib in right between that metal post and that wood post. I'll put a rock crib. You can see there's some rock cribs back there along the fence line. So, and I don't think I'm going to tear that wire down, the old wire. I think I might just leave it up and just then put the wire, turn these metal posts around maybe. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. But I do know that I want to secure this area a little bit more. So, because I do want to get some goats again. They do keep the weeds down out back here. And so I want to keep that because I don't want any fire material for fire or anything. The trees are trimmed up pretty good. There's a few trees like that one over there that needs to be trimmed up a little bit. The limbs are kind of low. And that one over there, the limbs are kind of low. But most of these, the limbs are up pretty high. And there is some that the limbs have fallen down, so we do have to do that. But I'm hoping this skeleton works. He looks like he's got a happy face on him. And like I said, I am going to get some stuff get his eyes to where they glow at night. I might even make his mouth glow at night, put like a tongue in there or something. Anyway, please subscribe. Please push the notification bell. Make a comment. Push the like or not like button, and we'll catch you on the flip side.